Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome if you've been here before. I'm NeonMushroom. We're playing more pre-modern. Today's pre-modern. Chris is playing a real deck, and I am full of just infinite copium. I'll talk about mine first. If you want to see the lists, they're in the description below, as always. I'm playing Grixis Draco Blast. If you're not familiar with pre-modern, those words mean nothing to you. I used to play a bit of Commander, and one of my favorite things was to attack with Yuriko, and then Vampiric Tutor Draco to the top of my deck. We're not playing Commander today. I still want to put a Draco on top of my deck, though. I play the card Erratic Explosion, and when you cast it, you just reveal cards from the top till you hit a non-land, and then it deals the damage equal to its CMC to any target. That's always face. And you start at 20 life, so it's most of your life total. The rest of the deck is a Grixis control deck. We're stretching. We're playing Force Spike today. There's a Force Spike in my deck. My mana is abysmal, but you know whose mana is worse? It's Chris's.
Yeah, I'm playing the Solution. It also goes by Patriot or...
there's like a few names. Yeah, Patriot, Jeskai midrange if you're boring.
Jeskai midrange. It's basically, we're playing all of the best removal that we can in Jeskai color. So we're playing Lightning Bolt, we're playing Swords of Plowshares, we're playing Counter Spells, playing Fire Ice. And the big thing is that unlike normal control decks, we actually want to kill our opponent. So instead of being control deck, we're more mid-rangey. So we're playing like Lightning Angel, which is just Mantis Rider, but 1 extra mana, and it has 1 extra toughness.
1 extra toughness, and it's like 15 years older.
It's 15 years older, but man, it is a good card. It's very hard to cast, but in our deck, that's why our mana is so abysmal, because we want to cast that card.
You're a mid-range deck that's unironically putting Gemstone Mine into play.
Yeah, because we're also playing Meddling Mage, because what's the best way to stop your opponent from winning the game? Stop them from casting spells.
Yeah, this is pre-modern, so there's actually only like 12 or 13 playable cards, and the rest of the stuff's just chaff.
Yeah, so like you can kind of, if you play enough Magic, you get a very good understanding of how decks work and what cards you need to name. So you can just kind of play a Meddling Mage and just name the card that you were scared of, and then hopefully stop them from casting it.
All right, sweet. What do you think, high roll?
Yeah, we can do high roll. Absolutely.
All right, here we go. That is actually lower than last time.
All right, I want to see if I can get higher than last time.
You didn't, so man. I will welcome to the channel. All right, I'll take the flag. I imagine there's going to be...
It's rigged.
Yeah, exactly. I stack the decks. And there's going to be an average amount of mulliganing because of how just poor our mana bases are. However, this hand's so close. I think I'm going to keep it just because like this is the opposite of greedy. I should probably be greedy and try to mulligan for something more along the lines of my plan, but I'm just going to keep this.
I will also keep.
Okay, cool. All right, I will start. I am a 3-color deck, and I am leading on a Fairy Conclave, the mono blue manland. Go ahead.
You sure are. I want to untap, upkeep, draw. We're going to play a City of Brass.
Yeah.
Who even needs a life total?
Is it Mom?
It's a Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Go ahead.
Mother of Runes is in the house. Untap and draw. All right, let's see how bad it is for me. I'm going to play Sulphur Springs and begin hurting myself too, because I'd like to duress you.
All right.
What do we got? We've got, so I can't target these or this. You've got the Meddling Mage Mom hand in your first opener. That's so bad. Honestly, I'm going to take the Portent. And then I will pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, I will draw. We're just going to play this basic island.
Yep.
And we are going to play that Meddling Mage.
Meddling Mage is here.
We're going to name Erratic Explosion.
Oof, that hurts.
I guess I could name Lightning Bolt, but we do have the Mother of Runes.
You do have Mom, yep.
I'm just going to name Erratic Explosion.
Makes sense.
I'm going to pass.
Untap and draw. Okay. Okay. This is very bad for me. He's got a protected Meddling Mage, and my deck wants to cast 1 spell. So here's an island, and hey, I'm attacking you for 2 with this Fairy Conclave.
It flies, doesn't it?
It does fly,
It does fly.
Pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep. I'm going to draw. I will... Combat. We're going to get in there for 2.
2's good.
We're going to tap for 2.
Going to 15?
Yep. We're going to play a second Meddling Mage.
Oh, God. What are you naming?
This one is going to name Lightning Bolt.
All right. So no one can cast Lightning Bolts. It's just sick.
Then I will play this Shaven Reef, and I'll pass.
I said his mana's bad. Mana's great this game. Draw for turn. Let's play... How about an Underground River? And then I know about a Bolt in your hand. So attacking with my Sulphur Springs is quite poor here. I'm going to cast the card Predict. I'm going to name the card... Force Spike, targeting myself. It is a Bloodstained Mire. So I'll put this into my graveyard, and it's not the name card, so I will draw 1 card.
Yep.
Oh, Chris, pass to you.
I will untap. Upkeep, I will draw. I'm going to move to combat and hit you for 4.
I am at 13.
Then I'm going to pull more for this creature.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That is a Exalted Angel. I know that because I cheat. I'm going to tap for 2. I'm going to name Force Spike, targeting myself.
Yep.
It's a Force Spike.
Oh, we got there.
Draw 2. All right, untap.
Yep.
And draw for turn. Okay. That's so much damage, dude. Let's go ahead and play a Gemstone Mine. We're going deep. This is a Pyromancy.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose a life because I have to produce a red here. For anyone who doesn't know, I can tap 3 mana and discard a card at random. It deals damage to target creature or player equal to the CMC of the discarded card. It's what we call my out. Go ahead.
Oh man. We might be in danger. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. I'm going
Don't draw a white
to
source. Don't draw a white source. Don't draw a white source. Don't draw a white source. Don't play a white source. It's a white source. No.
Here's the darker ways.
Is it time to hit me for 8?
Oh yeah, we're Mighty Morphin Power Rangers out here. Here it is. We're getting in there.
You gain 4.
I gained 4. Well,
I have one
unfortunately,
turn
that
to
is
do
still
this.
16.
All right.
So go ahead.
Good. Untap. I have effects in my upkeep.
Yeah.
This Gemstone Mine should have lost a counter. I'm going to tap for blue and this Gemstone Mine for black.
Yep.
I'm going to cast a card on my upkeep. This is a banger, one that you don't see a lot in this format. It's Limdoll's Vault.
Maybe I should have named Limdoll's Vault.
Probably, because I am going to look at these 5 cards and pages 0 life.
Uh-oh.
Draw for turn. And then
You have to discard at random.
I have to discard at random.
So you got to hit it.
But we've got 1 line here. I'm going to activate Pyromancy. It's in my hand. I'm 25% to win the game on the spot right now. All right, Chris. Choose your fate.
All right. No Draco. No Draco!
Take 3. All right. He wins game 1. I did have the Draco. I tried. That was actually a pretty good game. All right, let's go to sideboard, and that might take us a minute to figure out what we're doing because these decks are. Oh, it's a weird matchup.
This is very weird.
For you, we'll be back in like 0.2 seconds. All right, we figured it out. I'll start because Chris's sideboard plan is actually a little bit more complicated than mine. Mine, if you're looking at it, I might have to put the images of these cards up. I don't for modern because most people just like know what cards do.
Right.
But I got some weird ones. Okay, we're bringing in a second copy of Crosis's Charm, which I will actually read to you. It's Grixis, and you get to choose one. Modality is actually really good in this format because of the limited card pool and the restricted power level. But you can return a permanent to its owner's hand. It's any permanent. So it actually hits lands too, which can come up because you've got like, you definitely have a mana problem.
Yeah.
But it also destroys non-black creatures, which is all of your creatures. They can't be regenerated, or it destroys target artifact. That artifact mode isn't relevant in this matchup for the most part, but we like the first 2 modes. We're bringing in a Prophetic Bolt. This is a really weird old one. 5 mana, instant speed, deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 into your hand and the rest into the bottom. Kind of a weird one.
It kind of reads like a modern card.
Yeah,
almost.
it's card selection. It's too expensive. Like if this as a modern staple, this would be a 3 mana or a 2 mana card. But yeah, we're playing pre-modern, so it's 5 mana. And then Rushing River is a kicker, sacrifice a land, instant for 3 mana, and you can return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And if you pay the kicker, you can bounce 2 target cards to the owner's hand. This card is just like very good at setting myself up to if I can't combo immediately, I can use it to like buy 2 turns, force you because your big creatures are expensive.
Right.
You know, so time walking like that's really good. I'm just trimming the edges. I'm trimming one of my 4 Dracos. Yes, this deck plays 4 copies of Draco. Can never cast it. And 1 Fire Ice, just because like your creatures are pretty good, but you've only got 16 of them, and my Bolts and Terminates handle them just fine. Time Walking is less effective than you Time Walking me with your Fire Ices. And I'm also trimming 1 Predict, just because like the variance of my deck is going up a little bit, because these are all 3 and 4-ofs, and these are 1-ofs. So that's how I'm sideboarding. What are you doing?
Yeah, the sideboarding plan is a little complicated and also deceptively simple. So coming out, I'm just going to take out the swords because you don't really play a lot of creatures. You don't think you play any creatures.
Draco, but you're never going to see it in play.
Yeah, we're never going to see it. So we cut all the swords. We cut 2 lightning bolts because we do play 4. 2 of them can deal damage. Like these can deal damage to face.
Yep.
So speed up the game. So you it's fine keeping some number.
A little
in.
better than the swords.
It's definitely better than the swords because you can actually cast this.
The one nice thing about swords is you can sword your own creature, but if you're at that point, you're
We're
probably
already
behind.
lost.
Yeah,
we've already lost. We've been hit by a Draco, and he's going to do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
No amount of life gain is going to save us.
Yeah, the max you can gain, I think, is 4 off of your Exalted Angel. It's just better to attack with the Exalted Angel at that point.
Right. So, and then we're bringing in Hydro Blast because the combo requires a red card to resolve, and this is just 1 mana. Hey, you don't get to kill me.
Yep.
We don't really need to bring in Pyroblast because, like, it does stop the blue cards, but the blue cards aren't what kill us.
Yeah, and like my main counterspell is actually Force Spike.
Yeah.
And that's it's just not that good.
Yeah, I don't want a 1-for-1. You want a Force Spike.
Yeah.
I'd rather
well,
just
you
like,
can just pay the mana if you have the mana to.
Yeah, usually you just
Pyroblast,
play
so.
around it and respect it. And then we have a Lane Tutor because this deck has a package in the sideboard full of artifacts that allow us and enchantments that we can tutor in any matchup to help us fight off certain matchups. So in this case, instead, we're not bringing in anything like this. We're just going to bring in just Seal of Cleansing because it does, on top of stopping Pyromancy, which is it's cool. The bigger thing that we stop is Scroll Rack, so we don't get hit by it multiple times every single game.
Because you can gain life, so you can, in theory, get to a point where 1 Draco Blast won't kill you.
Yeah.
But with a Scroll Rack, I can just keep doing it. So the seal just stops that. Then it gets to the point where after I Draco Blast you, if you've sealed my Scroll Rack, you kind of don't care what I'm doing after that point. You can just like keep playing the game, and like I can just hope to remove enough of your creatures and set up another one. But with Exalted Angel, you're gonna gain life past that point. So I think that's a good plan. I think that's pretty sweet. But I did lose the game, putting me on the play again. All right, good luck, Chris. Not too good.
Same to you.
Come on, be wrong about mulliganing a lot, Adrian. I was wrong. I can keep this hand. We will. There's a problem with it, but I think we have to give it a shot anyway.
This is fine. I'll keep this.
All right. Once again, I am a 3-color deck leading on a tapped blue source. Go ahead. It's a Fairy Conclave.
I'll draw. I'm gonna play this. Darker Wastes. And
No mom.
ouch.
Yes. Portent.
So I'm gonna target myself
Yep.
till the top 3.
Yeah, Portent's cool because you can target your opponent, which is like, if you're already ahead, you can just like, okay, the top of your deck is now 2 lands, and I will draw a card in your upkeep. Or you can just Portent and go, okay, shuffle your library because the top 3 cards of your deck are heaters. Very good card. Also, it kind of feels like drawing Ponder. You get to look at so many cards at once.
This is a little awkward. I won't lie. So I think I'm just gonna take the shuffle.
Take a shuffle. Are you like looking for lands and there are none, or you got like
yeah? So
cards?
The top cards were there was a Lightning Tutor, Seal of Cleansing, and Lightning Angel. My hand can't cast Lightning Angel, and the Lightning Tutor is nice, but I also draw the Seal of Cleansing, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, you're in a spot where like if you draw the Enlightened Tutor, then you got a dead draw.
Yeah,
and you can't if you can't cast your Lightning Angel, then you can't afford to have 3 cards that don't cast Lightning Angel on the top of your deck. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so
shuffle, but you get to shuffle because Portent is a good Magic card.
Portent is a good card. It's just a really slow Ponder.
Slowest Ponder possible.
But slow Ponder is still Ponder.
Still Ponder, baby.
And then after that, I'm just gonna pass.
Untap and you draw.
Yep.
And I draw. All right, I do something. I'll play a Sulfur Springs and pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep, I will draw. I will play a Plains. And we're gonna try a Meddling Mage.
Get Force Spiked, idiot.
I did get Force Spikes. Go ahead.
And it's the Legends copy, which means I'm extra cool. All right, untap and draw. All right, so you've tapped down, meaning I get to do a thing. Let's do a thing. Let's play Swamp, tap 2, and here is a Scroll Rack in a constructed format of all things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep, I will draw. We will play a land.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try again.
That one is unfortunately good.
I will name Erratic Explosion.
That makes so much sense.
And then I will pass.
All right, untap and draw. Okay. We're going to do a Bloodstained Mire. The combo of Scroll Rack and Fetch Lands. How do you win? And then I will just, I think, that's kind of complicated. This is a window to kill the Meddling Mage, but it also slows down my card selection. I think the best thing to do is, no, I think I can't afford to like not do this. I'm going to try to Corrosis Charm the Meddling Mage.
He is dead.
Actually have to just slow down. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, I will draw. That's kind of funny.
Hopefully funny bad, not funny good. 3rd Meddling Mage, it's good.
I'm going to Impulse.
Impulse is good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think I'm going to take this.
1 good card, please. 1 red source, please.
Yes, we so badly need a red source. It's unreal.
The question is it a good card or is it a gemstone mine?
It's a gemstone.
Oh yeah, here you go.
It's a land. It makes red. We don't like it though.
It does the stuff.
Funnily enough, we did actually draw the third meddling mage.
I assume you're naming Erratic Explosion.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I'll pass.
Untap, and I will, in my upkeep, cast Limdol's Vault.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will pay a life and set this pile of cards aside. I'm going to leave the image for the Limdol's Vault up so you guys can read it. I will not put up the image of the new, easier to read Limdol's Vault. I'm going to put the Legends version or the Alliance version.
God,
1,
you
2,
are a monster.
4, 5.
People are going to read that card and be like, what does this card do?
What's happening right now? All right, we'll take this pile. We want to draw that. Then we want to draw, you know what? We want to draw, yeah, that, then this, then this. So good. All right, we want to do it like Nyat. Yeah, and this is on my upkeep. Yeah, it's on my upkeep.
That's pretty quick.
So we'll do that.
For those who don't know, generally when Limdol's Vault is cast, especially in Commander, it usually takes 5 minutes to resolve the spell.
Very true.
Because you have to, whenever you look at the top 5, you have to consider whether you really want those cards, especially with a fetch land, scroll rack. There's so much to consider. So it usually takes a while. So
pretty good here, though.
that was pretty good that you did it in like 2 seconds.
Do a mountain, and I had a plan. I need to kill Meddling Mage here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I can't. Your Meddling Mages are so good, and you've drawn 3.
I have
Pass
drawn
to
3. Untap. Upkeep, I'm going to draw. I think from here, we are going to
morph.
That sucks. I'm going to morph.
Okay.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
You got it.
We don't know what it is. It could be anything.
Seems good.
And then
Mommy.
I'm going to Portent.
Portent.
I'm going to target myself.
Got it.
So 1, 2, 3. I think this is okay.
Decent pile.
Decent pile. So we'll leave it like that.
All right, cool. I untap and you draw.
Yep.
And then I draw. All right, we're going to open with a Predict.
Mm-hmm.
With Predict, I'm going to target myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to name Terminate. And then I'll draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we will tap for 1. I'm actually going to Duress you.
That's our hand.
That's the hand. We're going to take an Exalted Angel.
Non-creature.
Oh, duh. This is not Thoughtseize. We're going to take the only card we're allowed to. Then I'm going to lose a life, and I'm going to bolt Exalted Angel.
He is bolted.
Pass to you. But there is another one, which is not great news.
I will draw. We're going to play this Flooded Strand.
Yep.
We're going to crack this Flooded Strand. Oh, actually, we might not need to crack that just yet. What we can do is actually tap for 3.
Yep.
We're just going to morph this guy.
It's good.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. Could even be a playable magic card. Draw. Okay, I'm going to... It's getting a little dicey here, but I have to do what I have to do. I'm going to cast Fire, pointing both points of damage at the face-down mysterious creature.
It resolves. That's
okay.
Fine.
After that, I will still have this 1 card in my hand and pass to you.
At the end step, I'm gonna fetch.
Yep.
Because I know what's
15.
on top and I don't want it.
It's the 1 card from your... Oh, I can't... I keep flicking through my graveyard to look at it in this format. It doesn't come up in this matchup, so it doesn't matter. Graveyard order does matter, though.
Oh, yeah. Is it like Shallow Grave?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Shallow Grave is legal in this format. Like, Reanimator is a deck you can play in this format. Which
Yeah.
is, for those of you who don't know Chris, he likes reanimating him some fatties.
I love reanimating big idiots into play. Because
Yep.
it does both things that I want. It's
Yep.
Usually you can control the game with counter spells and stuff, and then you get to win with the biggest creature possible.
Yep.
The biggest, most Timmiest creature you can think of.
Yeah, the fatties in this format are exactly Timmy's. They're little shitters. All right, here. What do you got in hand, 2?
Yeah, I got
That's
2 in
so
hand.
many more than me. You're going to 3, I only have 1.
So I'm gonna untap.
Yep.
I'm gonna upkeep, and then we're just gonna draw a card. I suppose we'll just play this mom,
Mom's good.
and we're just gonna pass.
We're going to draw. Okie dokie. We're going to... You got 2 in hand?
Yes.
I'm going to activate Scroll Rack for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I choose a number and set them aside, so I'll set aside this card, and I will draw this one. I'll put this one on top.
Yeah.
I will cast the card Erratic Explosion, targeting you.
I would like to mana leak.
That resolves past you. I tried.
And I mean, yeah. That's why I was holding it. I was like, I got to do it just in case.
Yep.
So
the mom's still alive.
Oh, well,
Yeah, mom doesn't die. You just have a mom.
I picked it up on accident.
That's fair.
Untap, upkeep. I'm gonna draw. We're just gonna get you for one.
Gotten.
We're gonna play this Battlefield Forge.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Untap and draw this card, and then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna bolt you at the end step.
Yeah, in response, it's going to resolve, but in response, I think this is the time I have to resolve this.
Yeah.
Now that you were hellbent, I'm going to cast Limdol's Vault. I'll go 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5. Let's do. I'm going to leave this pile. I'm going to do. Sorry, now there's a scroll rack, so order matters so much now.
Oh, no, that's fine. I get you.
So I'm going to get a and draw step. So I want to do this into this, and then I think I want to do this into that. That seems right. Yeah, that. I'm going to leave it like that, and then I will take 1, 2, 3 from the bolt. You're up.
All right. Untap, upkeep. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play Seal of Cleansing.
That's quite good.
And I think we're just going to do this now.
Scroll rack's gone.
And I'm going to pass.
I'm going to cast.
Hit you.
That's good. I'm going to cast Erratic Explosion.
Yeah.
Draco. Game 3. I want to see a trick. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, wait, it's in here. That was for the scroll rack.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right, game 3. I think I'm leaving my deck the same. Are you sideboarding any different? No, I'm going to take out a Force Spike and bring something else in, actually. Real quick, I'll show it. I'll take this Force Spike out and bring this Predict in, just because of how bad Force Spike is on the draw.
I am actually going to bring in this Worship.
That makes just so much sense.
Yeah, thinking about it, I should have read it earlier.
Yeah, also, I can't, like, meaningfully deal with enchantments.
Yeah, we're just going to bring in a Worship, cut the bolt. Worship keeps us alive as long as you have a creature, so he can't Erratic Explosion us to death.
I like that change a lot, and you can find it with your Enlightened Tutor, so there's like having 2 copies of the card in your deck. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, blue source. That's not a blue source. I'm feeling risky. I'll keep.
I'm going to mulligan.
Oh, is that 3 Lightning Angels in 1 land?
Yeah.
That's not very good.
And there's no portent to even fix the hand with.
Seems tough. So if you guys are enjoying these pre-modern videos, I'm gonna be honest, I am. This format is like so much fun. I just get to play. I'm also a sucker for old bordered cards though, so if you're not, it might not hit you the same way. But if you are and you like this format, why don't you like subscribe to the channel if you haven't already?
Yeah, you should
and
do
leave
that.
a comment, because even pre-modern is definitely more of a cult following format. So if it doesn't do super well on YouTube's algorithm, but there's enough people that enjoy it, I may release it. We started releasing patron only content, and it's pretty cool. It's just extra stuff for people who really want to see more stuff. We be doing stuff. It comes out on both this channel and my second channel. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you should go check it out. Fluorescent Fungus. It's our arena channel. We upload quite frequently up there, and I just play a ton of arena. After this, I'm probably doing the historic metagame challenge.
Ooh, can I watch you do it?
Yeah, probably if you want. I think so. That should be fine. I think I'm gonna play either Blue White Control or Is It Wizards. Both those decks are very sweet.
Is it Wizards?
It is.
It is Wizards.
But yeah, so check that out. Anyway, hopefully Chris goes to 5 here.
No, this looks like a
Shit.
mildly playable hand.
Yeah. I hate that for me.
So we're probably gonna put that to the bottom because I don't think we're gonna need that.
Rats.
This game. We're going to. Well, no, we're gonna put that. We're gonna put that to the bottom.
You got it.
So now we're just going to lead off with a Gemstone Mine.
It's good. All right,
Go.
Draw. All right, that's not quite what we needed, but we will play Swamp and open on the classic Duress. Duress is, in fact, main boardable in this format. I'm going to take... Ooh, it's a little stinky. Hydroblast is really good. Mana Leak's also really good. I think I'm just supposed to take Mana Leak.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, I'm going to draw. Here is a Reflecting Pool.
It is, and that
The
is
combo.
good mana. That is the combo.
We have all of our mana. Here's a Meddling Mage.
It is good, unfortunately. What are we naming?
We're going to name Erratic Explosion.
Makes sense.
Go ahead.
Good. Untap.
Yep.
Draw. Still have not drawn the blue source, but Bloodstained Mire. Fetch. We're going to go grab the other thing that Bloodstained Mire gets that isn't a swamp. It's a
Mountain.
Mutton.
Are you about to terminate my Meddling Mage?
I wish I was about to terminate your Meddling Mage. Here you go, I feel like. And then We're actually going to ignore your Meddling Mage. I know you have Portent, but I got rid of the Mana Leak. I think it might actually make sense to just like force this Scroll Rack into play now. Go ahead.
On tap.
Yep.
Upkeep, I will draw. I will play a land.
Yep.
I'm going to smack you for 2.
Zwei. Ouch.
We're going to play a second Meddling Mage.
Oh, no. Yeah. What do you name it?
We're going to name Limdol's Vault.
It's good.
I'm going to pass.
All right. Untap and draw. Not a blue source. All right. Check this out. Activate Scroll Rack. I'm going to set aside 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Is that correct? Maybe I can do 5. I'll do 5. I'll set aside 5 cards. These 5 cards will get set aside. Can I do the ordering after I take it? Yeah. I set it up in any order after I take these 5 cards to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are all in my hand. And then these I get to set up in whatever order I like. I think I want... The order is actually not incredibly important. I think I want this card followed by this card into these 2 cards into this card. So name that. No. Name. Yeah, name da. I'm trying not to use real words so I don't give up my hand. Sorry. Here's an island. Look at all these just basic lands. How cool. And then before you untap that mana, I'm gonna bolt the Meddling Mage, naming I think Limdol's Vault first.
I'm gonna try this Hydro Blast.
Oh, Hydro Blast is good. Here's a Force Spike.
Every time. You can't keep getting away with this.
But I did.
I think that was this one. That was
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so one's on Erratic Explosion now.
Untap, upkeep, I will draw. We are sad because Gemstone Mine sucks.
It's gonna die. Yeah, that's the worst part of it. This deck gets to play less because I got more fetches than you. That's why my mana base is a little better.
Wild. So what we're gonna do is I think we're going to mood combat. We're gonna hit you for 2.
15.
And then we're going to... I think I'm just gonna pass.
Okay, lucky me. Lucky.
In your upkeep.
Oh, where am I upkeep?
I'm going to try to ice your... I'm gonna ice your island.
Ice my island. I'll tap for blue. I'm gonna continue to tap all my mana. I'm gonna try to Croesus Charm the Meddling Mage.
Yikes, he's dead.
Yeah, but that works. You get to draw a card.
Woo!
All right, then I will draw for turn. And I do not have the land, so pass.
All right, untap, upkeep. I will draw. I'm going to play in a Darker Wastes.
Heavy metal time.
Here we are.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Get in there.
There it is. We lose 1 life for that. Nope, you don't have to because you had a gemstone, so that's colorless. Yeah,
I'll pass.
All right, but now you don't have red mana, which is really great for me. Untap, and in my upkeep, I have an action. I'm going to cast Predict.
Yeah.
I'm gonna target myself. I'm gonna name Force Spike, which is the top part of my library. So I'll draw 2.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that wild? And then I'll draw a card per turn. And then I'll pass. Wait, maybe I should try to make my land drop. I think I should. I'll rack for 5.
Yeah.
So I'll rearrange those later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that matters. We're gonna take the first card I want to draw is this one, and then no, we want to draw this into this and like that. Something like that should be fine. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And then I get to make a land drop, which is really exciting. I'm not gonna do anything with it, but I get to make it. Here's a swamp. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep, I will draw.
Lightning Angel number 2.
Yeah, we're gonna get in there for 3.
Yep.
And we're gonna play a Seal of Cleansing.
Oh.
And we're just gonna pop it now.
Dead.
I'm gonna pass.
Scroll rack. Untap. Upkeep and draw. All right, I'm gonna play another island. My lands at least look really sick. Then I'm going to pass to you, and in your upkeep, I'm going to ice Lightning Angel.
She's been iced.
I will draw a card off ice, and you may go.
All right, I will draw. I'm going to morph.
You got it.
Go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm gonna tap for 3. And I'm gonna sacrifice swap. I'm gonna kick Rushing River and bounce these to your hand.
That's real good.
Yep. Yay, Rushing River. Let me make sure that's exactly how it works. Yep, it is just exactly how it works. Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. Land. Okay, pass to you. I wish I had that scroll rack so bad.
Untap, upkeep, I'm gonna draw.
Yep.
Battlefield Forge.
There it is.
Here she is.
Oh no.
Get in there.
Yep, it's
Go
good.
ahead.
Draw. Well, when life gives you lemons, you put a Radic Explosion in the stack targeting your opponent.
Yeah.
Take 4.
Ouch.
Pass to you.
To be fair, if you resolve another one and it's a Draco, I'm dead.
But that Lightning Angel's so good here.
Oh, I guess to be fair, I did lose. I had to lose a life here.
Yeah, you're 15. Got it.
So I'm gonna draw. We're gonna get in there for Lightning Angel, and we're going to Impulse.
No. He could find a bolt.
1, 2, 3.
He did take a bunch out of his deck, though, so there's that.
I declare a Thumb War.
I concede the Thumb War. But I'm still playing Magic. Ah! Ooh, was that a Lightning Angel?
You didn't see that?
I didn't see that. I did though.
He really did, though.
See that.
He 100% saw it.
I used my eyeballs and I seen it.
Well, I think I'm actually just gonna grab this. Put these to the bottom, and I'm gonna cast this Portent.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look at. Oh, you have
I do. I have intentionally left to fetch him.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't want you to portent away my
That would have
potential
been so good.
Luxac win.
But I guess like I could portent you anyway and then force you to crack the fetch.
True. You want to portent me?
But I think I'm gonna portent myself.
Makes sense.
1, 2.
Trying to find
3.
his one bolt.
We'll rearrange it in that order.
Yeah.
And then we will pass.
All right. On tap and you
Upkeep on a draw. Still in the upkeep on try to bolt you.
Oh my god.
We drew the bolt. Once you got the blasts.
Bolt myself in response. I got 2 blasts. So that would have been my draw. If I resolved nope, it wouldn't have won. I wouldn't have won the game anyway. All right, the solution takes it away. Those games were actually fire. That was very fun. If you guys like this, I don't know, go do something about it in the bathroom in the privacy of your own home and not near me. Or my Discord, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. And as always,
take care.
Tax fraud, tax fraud, tax fraud. Give me tax fraud. Do it, tax fraud. Do it. Don't pay your taxes. Do it. Jeff Bezos doesn't pay his taxes.